Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Clothing Store Simulator. I've been playing this game a lot off camera and I actually am having a good time with it. So as you can see, it's snowing outside now, so they do have seasons in the game. And I think, so what this should tell us is probably winter clothing is going to sell better than summer clothes, I would think. So we got some. I've done a lot actually. We're up to level 15 now. Let me go across the street and show you this before I forget. I didn't even know this was a thing, but there's like a competitor store over here, Clothing Pass, and she's waving me on in. So you kind of get an idea of what some of the things are to come that we're gonna get, like the head mannequins, and she's got shoes. She's got some good stuff going on here. But let's see. Also, if you talk to her, you can buy stuff from her, like a hat shelf and shoe shelf and different shoe shelf and walls. So this is different than what we can buy from our marketplace, which is kind of cool. You can click on past season. There's stuff that's been in the past, I guess. A paintable model. Interesting. Uh, Paintable. This is like mannequins, I guess, that are paintable. That's interesting. Okay. The stuff's a little high in the past, but anyway, that's kind of cool. I didn't know this was even a thing. Uh, Nothing told me to come over here. I just kind of found it randomly walking around. I was actually seeing if there's any other stores that you could go in. So anyway, that's the thing. Again, if you're playing this game, and you maybe didn't know that, so maybe you learned something that'll help you. Also, the shipping office over here, I can't do anything with this yet. I think that's an online order. Well, I know it's an online order thing. Good day, ma'am. She won't talk to me at all, but I think that's in the future. I think that's level 20 that we get to that. So let me show you let me show you around a little bit on what I've done in the shop here. I expanded quite a bit. Our wall used to end right here, and that's all it had. And I was running out of space, and I was like, "What is going on?" So obviously you can expand. I've done that. We've got a new dressing room. This is pretty fancy. These are the first two I started out with. And I've got lots of plants around now. Got just plants hanging out. This is just random stuff that I bought. Oh, this thing I'm going to get rid of. This silly pumpkin. You can hit E to pack it, and then I'm going to sell it for $10. I, I'm guessing that this whole Halloween thing they came out with last Halloween, and you can still purchase it. I don't know. Maybe they'll come out with that on different holidays. I don't know, but I don't. That silly pumpkin, I thought it just doesn't fit in our store. These hats, I'm still selling them because they sell really well, so I'm gonna keep those. But yeah, so expanded around again. We got plants. We've got a new mannequin right here that I'm selling my own design shirts, which is horrible. We'll get to that in a minute. I don't like them, so I'm trying to sell them really cheap. I've almost got them all sold actually. And so yeah, we just moved all this stuff around. I got a lot more room now. And now, since I got to level 15, there's some cool new things we can do. So let's get to that. My warehouse space is still, I don't really understand. Maybe this comes later. I can buy extra boxes, I guess, and put them back here. And I don't know, there's chairs here. I don't know what that's for. I don't know. So maybe that comes later on in the game, the whole warehouse aspect. We do have another door. Since I expanded, we do have another entry door here, which is kind of cool. So there's two ways to enter the store. So that's neat. All right, so let's get down to business here. We're now going to be able to get into the shoe line. Up in the top right by the clock, it's got a little snowflake symbol, which means that it's wintertime. And I noticed, oh gosh, I keep doing this. I hit E when I come up here instead of mouse click. So what that means, and I noticed that this when you're buying and selling, that this is a winter product. This is one of my new sweaters I can sell. It's a winter product, and then this is a summer product. It's got a sun. So again, naturally, this stuff should sell better now because it's in the winter time, and obviously when it's in the summertime, the dresses and shorts and the joggers stuff sells better in the summertime. So I think that's what the deal is there. Okay, so now let's go. We got and also I want to explain this special design So I mentioned this in the last episode. I was why can I only have one design? Well, these are all behind unlocks. So right now I only have one female shirt. So I'm gonna buy special design two, cost $1,000, and now I can do a ladies and men's design. And actually unlock um, I can unlock this one also for 1,500. Let's do that. So now I can have three different designs. Obviously, I haven't tried this out, so let's go ahead and hit Edit Design. And it starts with the male. We're going to keep it black, and I'm going to do what I want to do the first time. Where it's going to go, it's going to be a gamer shirt. Gamer dude. And it's going to be a game over. I want sticker size to be large. It's going to be a game over. Okay, and then on the back, it's going to say, wasn't there a legend sticker? There we go, legend. Legend, okay. So that's what I wanted for the men's shirt. Okay, and then I can make another female shirt. Let's go ahead and edit this. So we have to hit we have to go to female and then reset. There we go. And let's give her. Yeah, I don't like that new shirt that I've got all the shiny one. You have to hit reset every time. So what's this look like? Ooh, that's a little busy. We're just checking them all out. That's the Halloween shirt. Another Halloween shirt. They love Halloween. These are all Halloween shirts. And then that's the shiny shirt that I have now, which I really don't like at all. So let's just go with another white. And then what can we do to make it? Oh, we can paint on it. Interesting. Let's just go with the stickers. Let's do something. All right, let's see if we can make a nice teddy bear cute shirt. Okay, and then on the back, do we have like a love sticker? We do have a love sticker. Let's just leave it like that. That's kind of plain and simple. Let's just leave it like that. All right, so we're gonna buy that for $100. Okay, so then now we can add this to the cart. Add to the cart, and this one we're gonna buy a box. Add to the cart, and then we've got one of each, like it should be. So again, those were all behind unlocks that we had to unlock. So now we have three different designs. All right, now let's get on to the brands. So now we get into the shoes. We have man boots, man sneakers, women boots, and women sneakers. Let's unlock that. All right, and then let's go to the products, and now we have man boots. Get a box of those. And we have man sneakers. And now we have women's boots and women's sneakers. Perfect. And then the furniture, we're gonna need some shelves for our shoes. I have There's my new dressing room that I unlocked. This is new. I don't have one of these yet. The shelf. I unlocked. All right, I've got most of these plants sitting around. This is a new rack that I put in the store. So here's with another one with the mannequin, a Halloween mannequin. I'm not a big fan of the Halloween stuff, so I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, so here is I've got this light too. I'm not sure what this is for. I'll show you. I don't really understand what that's supposed to be for. I guess it's supposed to shine down on something. I don't know. But here's the new rack that I was talking about. So that's kind of cool. All right, so let's go back in here and furniture, and I'm gonna need shoe shelf. I think that's only. Ooh, there's a new fitting room. We got more Halloween stuff. We can do these mannequins now. This one and this one. Okay, and then we got to get to level 17 to unlock anything further. These are all new plants. I don't think I have any of those. Halloween stuff, I'm going to skip. Oh, there's the mirror like that lady had across the street. Let's get one of those. Alright, and then we need 2 shoe shelves. That's a new shelf, too. I don't have any like this. And I don't have any... I can't sell hats yet, so I don't need that yet. So let's go... We need 2 of these. Alright, those are cheap. And I think that's all the new stuff. These new mannequins... I kind of want one of these. I don't know where I'm going to put them, though. But we're just trying to figure out what all this stuff looks like. So I'm going to need those on a shelf. I don't have a shelf like this. Let's get one of those. I'm spending money like crazy. Alright, and then we're going to go to... Now we can unlock employees. Oh, let's make our payments. I don't want to get behind on that. And then that's the rent, and then invoices. I guess this is like the charge they charge us for delivery stuff. I guess that's what that invoice is. Alright, and then, so now we can hire employees. We can hire a cashier, costs $100 a day. So, restocker, we're going to have to get to level 20 for that. Warehouse worker is level 25. The work uniform, ooh, we can do work uniforms now. Nice. So, cashier, restocker, storage worker. Alright, so how do we know if we're hiring a female cashier or a male cashier? I don't know. Special design, edit design. Okay, how do I get a white shirt? We want caps. It's going to say Medley's threads on it. And then, of course, it's got to be blue. Oh, too long? We might have to abbreviate it. What if we do... what if we do Med's threads? That'll fit. Oh, that's way too big. But I want a white shirt. How can I get a white shirt? I mean, there's white shirts back here. All right, we're just gonna do the. We're gonna do this for now until I can figure it out. Meds threads, and that's good enough for now. What's this do? Oh, you can make your own design and import. That's really cool, actually. Costs $500. Wow. I wish I knew how to change the shirt though. I'm not a big fan of the black shirts, but that's okay. Work uniform. Okay, and then again, I don't know if I'm getting a female or a male cashier. I don't know. So I want the male to be the same thing. It's too big. That's alright. It's only money. It's going to cost us $500 to do his also. Okay, we got that going on. And then let's go ahead and hire a cashier. $100 a day. Got an achievement for that. Alright, and then the last thing we can do, we can go to store manager. We can have our own shopping bag now. And it's going to say Meds Threads on it also. Got to have it on both sides. Oh, that's weird. It shows through, but it's like backwards. Okay. That's alright. I think it'll be okay. That's another $500. Why not? Okay. And then now we can expand a 5x5 area 4 for $3,500. I've got $62.29. We're gonna do it. We're spending all of our money. That's okay. Oh, there she is. Hey, I love the shirt. That's cool. That is cool. Now we just expanded. Wow. Okay, it put. Oh wow, it knocked that whole wall out. All right, so let's move the dressing rooms back here. Actually, hang on. Nope, I don't want to do that. Open box. Okay, let's move this big boy back here because it takes up a lot of space. All right, and then these we can move here also. Super simple. They made this really simple to move all this stuff around, which is amazing. It doesn't snap, but you can get it pretty close. That's totally backwards. Okay, that should be the right way. There we go. Close enough. And okay, so now we got a little room to roam. And I know it looks goofy having one blue wall there. Did anything change back here? No. No. All right, so now we got to figure out where we're going to put our shoes. We need our shoes. I definitely want to keep this separate, men's side, women's side, and we need an area for our shoes now. All right, so let's move this back a little bit, and I'm gonna need another rack. Did I buy racks for our shirts? I don't think I did. What do we got here? That's the new mannequins. Oh, that's the shoes. Oh yeah, we got this stand. All right, let's see what this looks like. F to open it up. Oh, it's small. All right, let's put this over. Actually, this could be our shoe section right over here. So let's put this. We're just gonna put it right in the middle, and then our new, I guess, clothes go on there. Do one of these mannequins go on there? Can I put the mannequin on there? No. All right, so it's gonna be like showcasing whatever we're selling here. All right, there's the female. All right, so let's get our new shirts. Where are they at? Okay, here's the guys. By the way, you can just hold down left mouse. All right, so we're gonna put one shirt on him, and then the rest I'm gonna just set here. Come on. Oh, that looks totally wrong. Okay, and then the rest I'm gonna have to put on the floor here. Let's put it. That doesn't look good there. Let's put it right here behind. All right, legend, game over. I like it. All right, and then the Medley's threads. Okay, it's right there. Okay, here's our new mirror. Fancy mirror. Let's put it right over here. Look, that's pretty fancy for our store. I don't know. Well, let's see. We're gonna put the shoes over here, so they might want to use it. It's kind of tall for shoes. Actually, it's not. That's not a good mirror for shoes. One of the other mirrors right here would be better for shoes. All right, because you got to check out. You got to need a full-length mirror for your shoes. So this is too fancy, or just not the right kind for shoes. All right, let's just set it over here for now. I don't know. I'll find somewhere to put that thing. All right, that's shoes. All right, we got our new shirt for women here. So let's put this poor girl shirt on, and then we're gonna do this. Perfect, and then put these back behind. There we go. Looking good. Our new designer shirts. I like that one a lot. For some reason, I don't like this shiny. Yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of these, and we'll do something different there. But I like this one better. And then now we have our shoes. Okay, and then what is this? Shoes. Shoes. Didn't I buy a shoe rack? Oh, this is the shoe rack. Okay, sorry. All right, how big are they? Okay, they're small. All right, so let's put the men's here. kind of coincides with the men being on that side. And then we're going to put the women's shoes here. However, I've got two different kinds of shoes. Can I put a both? I've got boots and sneakers. You cannot carry more oh, you can only carry 3 at a time. Okay. Alright, so how does this work? Oh, cool. I like it. And then we put... Now, can they buy off of this bottom? That's a pretty good looking tennis shoe. Okay. That's my question. Like, oh, they... Okay, there's... Oh, yeah, they probably just buy off this bottom shelf. Okay, that's all I can put there. Alright, so I'll be restocking those a lot, I know. Hi, but now that I have a cashier, I can do some of this work myself. Alright, and then the women's tennis shoes. I'm gonna need more shoe. Yeah, because I need boots and tennis shoes. Okay, I need another shoe rack actually. I need 2. Alright, furniture. I guess this cashier, I bought one once. It just looks different than the cash register that we have now. It's like a better looking one, upgrade, I guess. Alright, I need 2 more of these. Alright, let's get those coming. We are so out of money. Don't run over my tennis shoes, bud. My boots. Alright, let's set this up. And this is going to be men's boots. And we need to move this. You can move it after you've already put stuff on there, which is amazing. Alright, and then this is going to be for the women's boots. Like to leave enough room to put the spares. Alright, these are the women's tennis shoes. Extras. And that's going to go not quite enough room. I need to move that mirror. There we go. Now the men's boots. You can only carry, what, 4 at a time? Okay. Love it. It's cool we're getting into shoes now. And next will be hats, I think is the next thing. Alright, now we got the women's boots. Like it. Alright, and then we'll put the spares. I won't quite fit in there, darn it. Alright, we gotta move this over. Simple enough. Move this over a little bit. And move this here. That's a little too far in. Close enough. Alright, now I want to price those before I forget. So stock, and we can go to shoes only, which is handy dandy. Alright, the man's boots, I'm going to price those at 80 bucks. It's winter time. That's a good looking boot. And then the women's boots, we're going to go 90 bucks on those. Making a nice profit on that. Tennis shoes, let's just go 50 on those. You don't want to go too high because then you get complaints and then you lose XP when you get complaints. There we go. And there it's summertime, so there's not going to snow really well probably now. All right, I think we are ready to... Nope, we got to price our new shirts. Okay. All right, so let's go to all, and we're going to price our new I don't know, custom made t-shirts. All right, that's gonna be $55, and this one's gonna be $55, and this one I've got it 35 because I just want to get rid of it. I think it's ugly. So I got a big sale going on those. All right. So I think we're ready to open. I need to buy some more stock, but I'm down to $2,500. So I gotta be careful and make some money. And this sweater I need more of. The problem is though, if people come in and want them and I don't have them, then I get complaints and then I lose XP. That's kind of the whole point of the game. Let's go ahead and get a sweater and this other men's shirt. Let's see how much they are. So let's go to men, and we need the sweater, $250, and this shirt is $250, $500. It's worth it not to get complaints on those. And I think on the women's side they're doing okay. This jacket I added, that's new. And this shirt that I added is new also. Oh man, I actually need one of those. I think. Let's see how much they are. 200. Yeah, we're just gonna spend all of our money. But again, it's all profit. So we make profit on everything we sell. You can just hold down left mouse button. You don't have to keep clicking, which is super handy. I liked having that right front. It's really bright and colorful. That pink sweatshirt. Alright, and then I put the leftovers right there. So now that I have a cashier, I can watch my stock. I can fill up when it runs out. Like these, these are going to sell fairly quick, so I can fill back up. Well, I hope they're going to sell very quick. I hope people like my new design. Alright, and this sweatshirt. These new racks hold more, which is really nice. I should buy more of those. You can sell the old racks, like this rack that I start out with. Not that one. These that I start out with, you can sell those. You can pack them up and sell them. And it's less than what we're ready to open up. It's less than what we paid for it, of course, but you can open up. Again, the game time doesn't start until you hit open. It runs from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. So, welcome aboard, ma'am. You don't have a name, and I can't really interact with you to rename you. That's put me back there. So, but you're looking good, and the designer shirt, Meds Threads, love it. So we're just going to hang back and make some money. This guy's checking out a new shoe line. He likes the boots. That's a good looking boot. I like that. I like it, actually. And so now I can just, when I sell one, I can add it here. Because they won't buy off the floor. It has to be on the display. A lot of shorts. Customers wearing a lot of shorts in the middle of winter time. This cracks me up the way they come up and look. Alright, she's buying a pair of tennis shoes. Pardon me, sir. I can keep an eye on my dressing rooms for leftover clothes in there. This poor girl needs a shirt on. You need to buy a shirt, ma'am. It's cold out there. Actually, how about a new coat? I've got coats over here you could probably buy. Yeah, I like the cashier. $100 a day. That is money well spent. I can hang back and restock until I get to level 20 to buy a stalker. Alright, we got some money rolling in now. Oh, these are selling good. Look at that. That's fun. When they buy the shirt that you designed. That's fun. Like it. Kind of hang back and see what they're buying, maybe. Let's see. Oh yeah, she bought shoes. Got a new bag there. Meds Threads, love it. I would like her in a white shirt though instead of black. which that's just me being nitpicky, but I don't know how to do that. I couldn't figure out how to change the color of the shirt. You level up pretty quick. I mean, I played probably an hour or so, uh, you know, off camera, and got to level 15. Uh, style this a man shirt. This product's not available. Which one is that? Style this a man shirt. Oh, it's this one. Or this one. This one. Shoot. So now, I mean, we're in midstream, and I can order men's shirts, get it coming here, cut down the complaints. Alright, let's get one of those coming, and this one is out also. Buy it. Come on, truck, let's go. So that's the whole advantage of having a cashier. Alright, watch out, people. I'm restocking. Alright, uh-oh, pants. On the ground. I'm running out of men's pants. I'm out of sweaters. It's cold out there. People are buying the sweaters. Probably should have looked and seen what else I needed. Again, I don't want complaints. That's when you lose XP. Alright, we are done for the day. These sold well. Happy about that. Super happy about that. They liked my men's shirt. That's cool. Let's see. We can restock a couple of these. These are selling well. Skirts are selling. What am I completely out of here? Oh, this purple shirt for the women. And I sold all these skirts also. Shoes are rocking. I sold all the men's boots. And I sold all the women's boots. So, again, my theory is correct. I think. Okay, I didn't sell... Hang on. I only sold one pair of men's shoes. Men's tennis shoes, right? Come on. Yeah, I only sold one pair of those. But sold almost all the men's boots and almost all the women's boots. Alright, we are done for the day. Thank you, ma'am. You can go home. Great work today. Great job. Alright, we made $17.89. We bought a lot of stuff though. Alright, did she just come on in? She is ready to work. I love an employee that shows up on time. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. Alright, let's restock. Oh, we got some in the dressing room here. The women's sneakers. Okay. That'll go there. Got a men's sweater in there. Let's clean out the dressing room. Alright, let's get this stuff on the shelf. Men's boots take a little while. So you can only carry 3 at a time. Surprised the skirt sold as well as it did because it's winter. Of course, the women's coat's going to sell well. The dragon shirt. Call it dragon because it's got a dragon on it. And I can put the extras here. I didn't think you could put stuff on these, but you can, which is nice. Last thing is this pink shirt. And it is here. Boom. We are ready to open. Let's save the game. Step back and make a little money. Brands. We get a new brand at level 17. Man shirt, man shorts, man tracksuit, man t-shirt, and women tracksuit. Nice. Got some cool stuff coming up. And then store manager, what do we have? Shop area level 19. We can expand. All right, and then employees, we have to get to level 20 to hire a restocker. 25 for level 25 for a warehouse worker. Again, I don't know. So I'm assuming if I placed another cashier, I would get a man to do that. I'm not sure. All right, it's going well. Who needs a stalker when I can do it all myself? This poor shirt. I'm gonna have to drop the price more. It's ugly. Wow, these skirts have sold today. Wow. Are those too cheap? What do I have those at? I didn't think they were too cheap. $60. Okay. All right. Well, we need more. Oh, that's a winter skirt. Okay, that's one they're selling. Okay, maybe they are too cheap. Let's put that up to about 65. I didn't realize that was a winter product. I thought it was summer because it's a skirt. All right, we're at the end of the day. So I don't know how long this winter season lasts. All right, we should have made a decent profit today. These are almost gone too. All right, we made a total of $2,400 in profit. Cost $100 for salary. I'll pay that all day long. That's awesome. I like being able to stock the shelves while she's ringing people up. That's really nice. All right, we sold all the women's boots that we had. So I'm going to end this in here, guys. I appreciate everybody's support on this series. I'm having a good time in this game. I really am. And if you guys want to see more of this game, let me know down in the comments section. I appreciate that. And if you like this one, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate each and every one of you that subscribes. Come back and see me for more episodes of Clothing Store Simulator. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.